One undeniable truth. People love chicken wings. They love eating them at tailgates, at family dinners, so wholesome. And they love to smother them and dip them in a variety of sauces. So today, I am on a mission to taste and rate 11 of the most popular sauces you can find in most grocery stores across the nation. I'm gonna remove all bias by blindfolding myself so that I have no idea which hot sauce I'm trying. Let's go blind and let's get started. Let's kick things off with sauce number 1. Alright, it smells good. First wing on the plate. This is honestly extremely weird eating this without being able to see. It's surprisingly pretty spicy. This is a flavor that it seems like I've had before. I'm going to guess this one is actually very popular. Like a Frank's Red Hot. It's pretty good. It's pretty basic, pretty acidic, not too spicy. I'm gonna give this one a pretty solid score right at the bat. I'm gonna give it, I don't know, like a 6 out of 10. I'm sure these scores are going to adjust as we go along and I move things up and down, but 6 out of 10 for the first one. Moving right along into sauce number 2. This one is far superior to the first one. Maybe a little bit spicier, but way more savory for sure. This one's definitely got more butter in it or more fat in it. It's hard to compare, so it's like you don't want to jump off too hard with the scores or anything, but I'm going to give this one right now. If the other one was a 6, this one's definitely like an 8. I wouldn't be surprised if this one is more on the expensive side. I'm not sure though. None of these are really that expensive, which is, you know, the point of the video, that they're all from a grocery store. It's another one that I think I've probably had before. On to wing number 3. Let's keep this gravy train rolling. It's time for sauce number 3. Wing number 3, sauce number 3, let's get it. So this one got a little kick to it. This one's pretty good. This one's definitely not as good as the last one, but definitely better than the first one. First bite into it, you definitely taste a lot more acidity, some chili, more buttery than the first one, less vinegar probably. But yeah, this is another solid one for sure. Like, you know, it helps the wings are like nice and crispy. There's a lot of good options out there just at the grocery stores that you can just like buy, whip up in a microwave, and then throw on some wings. Wing number 3, good sauce. Moving on to wing number 4. Sauce number 4, a lesser known brand with some dope imagery. Okay, this one's very good. It reminds me of the second one, but a little bit more sweet.
This one has a little sweetness to it.
Still got a nice decent amount of kick, but it's also buttery, and it has a nice feel to it. I'd say this one honestly might be my favorite, even over number 2. So I'm going to, you know, I'm just gonna risk it. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Whatever brand is making this sauce is doing a good job. On to wing sauce number 5. Sauce number 5, an absolute classic. This one smells pretty intense, so I'm hoping it's not the ghost pepper sauce. This one's pretty mild in terms of not so much the spiciness, because there's definitely some spice to it, but it's almost kind of fruity. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I think this might be my least favorite so far, but it's not necessarily bad. Very simple. Some of the spice is actually starting to resonate with me. I think this actually might be one of the spicier ones we've had. So with that said, I'll probably give this one like a 5.5 out of 10 in terms of just being a wing sauce. Maybe it's one of the sauces that I have that you're supposed to just add on to things. I'm not sure. On to wing sauce number 6, I think. Let's keep the classics coming with sauce number 6. It smells familiar, so I'm gonna bite into it and let's see. Oh, this one's really good. I'd say there's not a lot of complexity to this one, but it's a very basic, I'm gonna say a very basic buffalo sauce. I'm going to guess it's either the Red Hot's buffalo sauce, or I'm going to guess it's the Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo sauce. But that's my best guess. You really can't go wrong with a sauce like this, in my opinion. When I tasted this, my first thought was probably back to like one of the first times I've ever had chicken wings. And the reason why chicken wings are so important, it's like the quintessential food you eat with friends when you're like watching sports. The sauce kind of brought back memories, which is what food does. It brings back memories and all the times you spend with others eating. So what's your guys' best memories when it comes to chicken wings? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to give this one a 7.75 out of 10. Pretty solid. Let's move on to sauce number 7. We have entered a flow state, and now it's time for sauce number 7. Here we go. This one is, texture-wise of the sauce, this one is very liquidy. To be honest with you, there's like not very much flavor. This one is very mild, maybe a little bit garlicky. With wing sauce, you're supposed to get like, you know, very, very strong, buttery spice flavor right off the bat. And this one seems like it's more of like something that you enhance something like eggs, or you would put on tacos, something like that. I'm guessing this is not an actual buffalo wing sauce.
Oh, no.
Overall, it's pretty solid sauce. However, I probably wouldn't recommend it as a primary wing sauce, so I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Also, this is an extremely small wing. On to wing sauce number 8.
Sauce number 8. Let's grip it and rip it.
Just from the smell of this one, it is the most unique so far. Definitely more on the thicker side. It smells like almost like Frank's Red Hot a little bit, but there's definitely something like maybe barbecue-y to it. This one's unique. I'm excited for this one. All right. There's a little bit of sweetness to it, and there's definitely some spice. There's some sweetness and there's some spiciness. Feels like it's like on the edge of being a very good one. Definitely a little bit more vinegar than the last couple, I think. This could possibly be the bacon one. You know, I think it's better than the Frank's Hot Original, which is my basis for pretty much, since it was the first sauce, that's my base for like everything. But, you know, I'd say it's probably like a 6.5 out of 10. On to wing sauce, I think number 9.
Sauce number 9. Oh boy.
This one smells pretty powerful. The way it feels, it's a pretty thin sauce. I'm gonna guess it's one of the chili ones right off the bat. This is definitely the ghost pepper one. This has got a little kick to it. The ghost pepper taste, the flavor of it, is pretty powerful, so it kind of overwhelms a lot of sauces, so it's kind of hard to nail a good wing sauce. It's hard to bring out the butteriness and the sweetness. I think this one does a pretty good job. I wouldn't say that necessarily ghost pepper sauces are for me. My eyes aren't watering under here, but they probably should be. It's not that bad. Don't let my like inability to like handle extremely spicy stuff sway you or keep you away from the sauce. I'm going to give it a 7.25 out of 10. I think it'd be a good sauce to like mix into like your dinner. If you didn't want to have like the same sauce for every wing, like have like 1 or 2 wings that have this sauce to like really switch it up, to spice things up, to switch up the palate. I'm glad I got this one out of the way. It really wasn't as bad as I anticipated, to be honest with you, but it has some serious kick to it. On to sauce number 10.
Sauce number 10. We are almost done.
Sauce number 10, only 2 left to go. In terms of the thickness of the sauce, this one's probably more in the middle. It's kind of thin, but I'd say not one of the thinnest ones, so. This one I've had before. I can definitely tell I've had it before. It's pretty vinegary, but it's definitely got some garlic in it as well. One thing I've learned from this video so far is that I think I prefer more of the thicker sauces, more of the buffalo style. I don't know if I would just use this by itself on wings, but I would definitely maybe use this as a base for my sauce. You know, maybe add some butter or some sort of fat. It's definitely pretty solid. So I'm gonna give this one probably around a 7.5 out of 10.
Sauce number 11, the final sauce.
Final sauce. Let's make this one count. Let's really savor this last bite. I can already say the smell of this one is more unique than the last few. This one's got a thicker sauce, which is what I like. So this is probably gonna be a higher scoring one. This one is very unique. It's almost kind of fruity. If I had to really say, it's kind of fruity, kind of earthy. But, you know, what does that even mean? It's just there's like a specific taste to earthy that I have envisioned in my head. Very good. Definitely one of the better ones I've had so far. I would think I would give this one like a 8.25 out of 10. If I had to guess which one this is, I'm going to actually say it's probably the one, I think it's called Truff, just because I'm pretty sure it uses truffles in the mixture, and I think that has to be what I'm tasting here. I've seen this brand for years, but this is the first time I've ever even attempted to even try it. Let's get this blindfold off and we'll see what the results were. So yeah, it looks like I nailed this one. Very unique, Truff, very unique. Also, they always have the most on-point branding. I mean, just look at that. That's simplicity, right? I mean, that's marketing right there.
The results are in, and I'm pretty confident in the way things turned out, with Noble Made Medium Hot Sauce taking the ultimate crown. There were a couple surprises though. I didn't expect both the Frank's hot sauces to perform so poorly, and after reviewing the tape, I adjusted the Frank's buffalo sauce to be more in the middle after roasting it so hard.
some of these hot sauces are more basic. There are a lot of recipes that you can use online to enhance them. There's 1,000 different Red Hot Frank's original hot sauce recipes. I'm sure that goes for like a lot of these, but you don't have to do it. And that's kind of the point of this video. Some of these are just great on their own. You don't have to do any work. All in all these sauces are pretty unique and different, and they're, you know, they're all solid. So go out, get some wings, have a good day, and I'll see you next video.